Des Moines planning back in the late 80s and maybe very early 90s. Mario Gondolsonis created a plan for downtown Des Moines that included a western and an eastern gateway. And this site literally was one of the last sites to complete that gateway and that planning strategy. So an important project both for the company, but also an important location for the entire city of Des Moines. Renzo always spoke about from early on, and for anybody who's familiar with Renzo's work, there's always a great sketch, that initial sketch that drives everything. He always drew these 5 planes and how they stretched and floated across the site. So again, that kind of intuitive understanding of setting the building lightly on the site to maintain all of those spaces, but then using these deep planes and overhangs to be able to kind of stack up the building program to give us the space that we needed. Again, this is sort of an important portion of the site or of the city because there's a grid shift that happens and it happens at this site location.
So this kind of massing directly responds to the main grid, the sculpture park. But one of the most interesting features here, which I want to point out right now, is that the 5th floor actually is rotated in a way that it responds to the rest of that city grid. So that actually responds to the adjacent building here.
With 5th floor kind of being that rotated floor that also gave us the opportunity to create some outdoor spaces. So that's where we have a very large outdoor terrace. And again, because of that grid shift, we were able to have that terrace have a wonderful view both to the south, to the river, and to the west, looking down Ingersoll Avenue into the neighborhoods to that direction. And then on the 6th floor with our green roof, again, kind of same thing. The pavilion footprint is quite a bit smaller. That was, again, one of the very early and one of the first graphics actually that Renzo Piano's office created was the notion of, since we were going to be taking up this small area of green space on the site, was just pulling that green space directly up and recreating it on the 6th level. So we were essentially giving it right back